Welcome back inside of the Dynasty Draft Room. This is the draft seminar, and class is officially in session. Today we're going to be talking about Harrison Bryant, the tight end out of Florida Atlantic, and we are always excited when we're talking about any Power 5, or I should say any group of 5 players, because although you may not know them as well, I will tell you there is probably nobody who I hear get more enthusiastic about the group of 5 than my buddy John Lobb, the Gridiron Scholar. So John, with that being said, why don't we go ahead and jump into Harrison Bryant, the tight end out of Florida Atlantic.
I do like the group of 5. And it's fascinating because I started watching Florida Atlantic a ton when Lane Kiffin came over as the head coach. And sure enough, 2 years ago, Devin Singletary, the current Buffalo Bill, began to pop on my screen. And of course, when I'm watching their team, this young man, Harrison Bryant at tight end, began to pop for me. Now, he's an underrated prospect with a bright professional career ahead. In high school, he was a Georgia All-State offensive tackle as a junior and All-State tight end as a senior. So we're talking about a versatile athlete who succeeded at the high school level at 2 different positions on the field. Now, I think he got a little bit lost in the recruiting process because FAU was the only FBS level school to extend a scholarship to him, and he wanted to play at the FBS level. Now, in 2016, he was all freshman, Conference USA, and in 2017, he was second team all Conference USA. Now, he really begins to pop in 2018. He was first team all Conference USA and PFF second team all American. But man, without Singletary there, he really became the focal point of the Owls offense. Last year, he was the John Mackey Award winner, unanimous All-American, Walter Camp first teamer, first team Conference USA, and FAU Athletic Academic Achievement Award. In program history, only the third Owl to record a 1,000-yard receiving campaign on 65 catches and 7 touchdowns. I like this young man, Harrison Bryant. I put him in the bucket of Evan Ingram of the New York Giants and Jay Sternberger of the Green Bay Packers as far as a prospect, my friend.
So John, it sounds like he has achieved on the field, he has achieved off of the field, but now why don't you work us through whether or not he's hit those critical benchmarks that you need to see in order to believe that he will succeed in the NFL?
The amazing part of it, if you have seen Florida Atlantic play football, I'm going to be kind. They have challenges at the quarterback position, and they don't really have a lot of playmakers at wide receiver. Harrison Bryant has been the focal point of the offensive passing game for the last 2 years, and teams have not really been able to stop him. Now, career stat-wise, he hits all the benchmarks that I like. He had 148 career receptions for a tight end. He's got more career receptions than a lot of these wide receivers entering the NFL draft this year. Now his yards per reception were outstanding, 14.4. This young man is getting open deep down the field. Now last season, 65% catch rate. That's awesome for a tight end. And he dominated the aerial assault. His team aerial number was 25%, Matt. I have a third-round grade on Harrison Bryant. I like him a lot in this draft.
All right, John, this is the portion of the episode where we go ahead and jump into the film study of the featured player. Before we do that, I want to remind everybody that the 2020 Fantasy Football Rookie Guide from the Dynasty Draft Room is officially available for pre-order at thedynastydraftroom.com. And you can get 10% off right now of an already low price of just $9.99. You can get the 10% off with the promo code DRAFT. John, I got to be honest, I don't normally like watching tight end tape, but I got to tell you, when we're talking about Harrison Bryant it gets a lot more exciting. So let's go ahead and jump into the film breakdown of Harrison Bryant, the tight end out of Lane Kiffin's Florida Atlantic. He wins at the catch point consistently. He can go up and get over defenders here. You see here, he's playing against Ohio State, some of the best defenders in the country, and he's able to go up and win at the catch point over them. He consistently tracks the ball well in the air and finds it. He turns around very quickly. He shows that agile and that athleticism that you alluded to, John, with the Sternberger and Ingram comparisons, and he fights to the finish of plays. You can see here that he is scrapping all the way to the end. He's spinning, he's scrapping, he's digging his feet in, and he is not going to go down until he is done. And let me tell you, he's got some deceptive speed. You can see here, he blows right past the second level against North Texas, and the defensive back, try as hard as he may, cannot catch up to the big tight end. Harrison Bryant takes it all the way to the end zone, and that, my friends, you can see the upside for Harrison Bryant, the tight end out of Florida Atlantic. John, did I do your Central USA man well here?
You absolutely did, my friend. And hey, look, he has NFL size at 6'5" and 240 pounds. He's athletic like a wide receiver with natural and soft hands, lean frame, and excellent wingspan. He has outstanding agility and very good contact balance, like Matt was showing on film right there. Now, he excels in motion before the snap with the free release at the line of scrimmage. So he might be a little bit scheme dependent, especially earlier in his career. He has smooth change of direction skills. He easily eliminates pursuit angles, and he's an elusive player up the seam of the defense. Stupendous body control. He tracks the ball well, and when you watch him, he adjusts to the throw on the move and snatches those passes with his long arms. And you alluded to it. Watch that game versus Ohio State last year. He was intermittently battled cornerback Jeffrey Okudah, who is a surefire first-round cornerback for the Buckeyes. Ohio State matched them up because Bryant was the guy they had to shut down. And in that game, he had 6 catches for 79 yards. Now, he's not an inline blocker. He's not going to power someone at the line of scrimmage. And he lacks elite lower power and strength. But he's a very good prospect in that Evan Ingram, Chase Sternberger bucket, my friend.
And that's a bucket you want to be in for having the potential for fantasy football production for sure. You can check out all of John's 2020 fantasy football rookie profiles at footballdiehards.com, or you can check them out on Twitter at Gridiron SCHOL91. I am on Twitter at the FF_educator. That is the tight end out of Florida Atlantic, Harrison Bryant, and class is officially over. Pencils down.